matter what age your child is, Needham Park and Recreation offers several different sport-related activities throughout the summer to keep kids active and outside. There's a program suited for everyone. We caught up with Needham Park and Recreation Director Stacy Morroy to learn more about what Needham has to offer for youth sports.
We have a bunch of programs that are run throughout town. In the sports-specific one, we have a Junior All-Stars that's at Newman, and that's just the younger group, so ages about 8 to 10 or 7 to 10, and that's, Monday to Friday, your typical camp. And then we have sports specialties we run up at the high school, and that's for the kids on the older end, so more like 11 to 14. And they run all different kinds of sports all day, games, things like that, up at Memorial. So Skyhawks is a vendor company that we use before and after the programs that we run internally. So the week after school, while we're training our staff, we hire Skyhawks to come in and run camps. And then after April 12th, our staff tends to go back to school. So then Skyhawks comes back in for the last 2 weeks of August to offer programs. Specifically, they're typically sports, but also for people that need the childcare when we can't offer it, so we hire other companies to do it. In general, especially after the pandemic, just being outside. For all of our programs, I encourage the staff to keep the kids outside as often as possible, weather permitting, obviously. But just to get them to re-socialize, you can definitely tell this first couple weeks of programs that the pandemic has had an effect on people, and learning to navigate social cues, both the adults and the children. So it's really important for them to really get back into the socialization and just move their bodies. Just move around, just be outside, and we try to offer as much of that as possible. So all of our programs, actually, we have partnered with the Council on Aging and the Youth and Family Services. So we have one website between Park and Rec and those two, needhamprograms.com. where you can go and find all the programs that all three three departments offer, and you can sign up there. This is our second week of programs, so we have 4 more weeks. And then, like I said, we have vendor programs for 2 weeks after that. I think sports and healthy competition is good. Being on a team is important, but I also think there's a lot of kids that don't like sports. But being outside and just working within a group of kids, or even just navigating, your personal space around other folks is important. I mean, we have the pool here, we have lots of swim lessons, we have a shark swim team, and there's just a lot of opportunity for kids to just be outside. And I think that's especially helpful now after the pandemic, but in general, helpful for people's mental well-being and emotional health.